What's up, ladies and gents? Welcome back to Iron United. Welcome back to the channel for my latest opposition report on Chelsea. Now, I'm changing things up a little bit, going on a bit of a walk this time out, just to give you guys a bit of perspective of my surroundings in South Africa. Last time out against Everton, we were atrocious. It's probably the worst home performance I've seen from us in quite some time. Spineless, tame performance at home against the Everton side that wanted it more than we do. Had better quality, had better class, and got the job done. We didn't really have any shots on target, didn't really have a proper go at them, and they were the much better side on the day and were worthy of the 3 points. And I think we have to take a long look at ourselves, a long, hard look at what performance we gave, because the games coming up, there's no gimmies. There's no gimmies in the Premier League, and we've got some really, really tough games coming up. Games that I don't see us getting much from, especially after the way we played against Everton. So we go to Chelsea on Monday night. It's actually a team that we don't have the worst record against. We've played pretty well against them in our last few games, so maybe there is a bit of hope in that. But in saying that, Chelsea are going for the Champions League. They got a good result over Brighton, 3-0 win. They've had a bit of a problem up front. Higuain hasn't been doing the business for them, but they've brought Giroud in and he got a goal in his first start back for them. So they've got players in the team that are hungry and want to be in that starting lineup so that they can get them into the Champions League. They also have Europa League exploits. And we're going to have to be at our best, but hopefully the players put in a performance for the travelling fans. Come on, you Irons.
The problems at Chelsea seem to have subsided recently after a solid 3-0 win over Brighton got the Blues back into the top 4 picture. Maurizio Sarri has been under increasing pressure for results and has opted to start frontman Olivier Giroud over Gonzalo Higuain, who has struggled for goals. The Blues have just the one loss in their last 5 games and average 1.72 goals per game, significantly higher than the Hammers' 1.28. The Hammers do, however, boast a decent record against the Blues, with Pellegrini's men unbeaten against Chelsea in the league for more than 2 years. Eden Hazard has 14 goals and 12 assists to his name this campaign, and will certainly provide Chelsea's most obvious attacking threat. Callum Hudson-Odoi and Ross Barkley are likely to bolster the Belgian, with Kante and Jorginho providing a more defensive dynamic to the side. Marcus Alonso and Ruben Loftus-Cheek are both doubts for the game with hamstring problems, but there are no other injury concerns facing the Blues ahead of Monday. The last time these two met at the Bridge, Chicharito cancelled out Azpilicueta's opener in a 1-1 draw.
And that brings me to the end of my latest opposition report on Chelsea. Tough game Monday night, has to be said. It really depends what West Ham side shows up. I don't have much confidence. I won't lie, I'm a bit low at the moment, especially after the Everton game. But it really depends. If we have a side that is up for it, has a go, is positive, looks to go forward, looks to get different players into the game, and if we fight, we have a chance. Last season we showed it when Chicha got the equaliser under Moyes and we got a point away from home. So there's no reason why we can't get a result, but it just really depends on what West Ham side shows up. I hope that the lads put in a shift for this for the travelling fans, and I hope it's a good away day out. And that's all I can really say. We've got some tough games coming up after this, and our season is pretty much done, it has to be said. We're not really playing for much, so why not have a go? Why not put a proper team out, Pellegrini? Put out a team that's going to do your job. Don't try put in players that are going to get sold, because they're going anyway, really. Put in your best side and let's get a result. Come on, you Irons.